all of my lovely creatures of the night and dwellers of the light. Today we are going to be doing a look and variations on the same look for a good friend of mine, Fiora. This will be based off of the League of Legends character Jinx. I've got my base pink here because she, from what I understand, her main colors are black and pink. I've got multiple brushes. This one, of course, for eyeliner. This one is my sparkle brush. Yes. This one's my sparkle brush. I've got this kind of angled blending brush, if I can get my words right. And then I've got both of my regular blending brushes. I've got my big one and my little one. So, as I said, I'm going to be doing a base look, and then I'm going to be building off of that with variations, because I've looked at different cosplayers of this character. The main look for the character, from what I have seen, I'll insert pictures, of course. But the main look, she usually has her eyes all the way open. So I can get a good idea off of that, but that's about it. I thought I brought out another brush. No, I did not. Ignore me. But yeah, so a lot of the cosplayers have taken their own creative toll on it. I will be trying to create multiple different looks off of this, but we'll see how it goes. It's all going to look roughly the same, but that is just bound to happen when you're doing the same look and then spin-offs off of that look. So we're going to be starting with the easiest quickest look based off of what I've seen, which I'm just going to grab Flower Power out of my Cinnamon Swirl palette. And I'm grabbing this one because it's a nice matte creamy color that's close to my skin tone. I'm taking that and swiping it across the top of my eyelid and into the crease, just to blend all of that out. Now, if you can see, you might not be able to. When I do that, why I do that is because it blends my veins and it makes it look more like a plain canvas. Okay. Sorry, I got an itch in my eye. So now that I've done that, I'm going in with the main pink color that I got. This one is by Concrete Minerals and it is called Hi-Fi. Now with this, I'm gonna open it. I haven't opened it yet. This might get loud, I'm sorry. I know one of the last ones I did, it sounded really loud. Now, because I opened it, it has this little layer of plastic covering the exit holes on the jar. So that way, during shipping, it doesn't have this happen to it, which I'm doing it to it now. Just so that way I can get the color out. Plus, that way, during shipping and handling, if it happens to come unscrewed, oh, that's more than I thought. That's more shimmery than I thought. I thought this was supposed to be a matte. This is supposed to be a matte. Why are you shimmery? Oh well, it's got the sparkles. I like the sparkles. Now, of course, if you're following along with this, you can do any version you want. I tried to find a matte pink just because I know looking on the different variations of the character, it doesn't look like she had very many sparkles to her. So I was going to try and do a matte look and then eventually get to some shimmer. So we'll see how this turns out on my eyes because it looks kind of shimmery in the pot. Jar? Whatever they're called. Y'all know what I mean. So with this one, I'm going to be tapping it with my big fluffy bending brush. My big fluffy blending brush. I'm just going to tap it on. Now it seemed like a good pink from what I had seen, and it should be able to blend nicely into a lighter pink if needed. Now, what I am going for, I should explain this. What I am going for, because of how every picture that we've seen of her, or I've seen of her, she has had really open, wide eyes. You haven't been able to see the makeup, so that's kind of what I'm going for, to where if I've got normal eyes you can see it, but if I open it all the way up you can't really see it. Yeah, that's the idea. But I am trying to get the pink to blend with that creamy color on top, just so that way it's not a harsh line. We'll blend a little more later. I'm going to stop talking so that way I can edit this to be a little shorter, because right now we're at 7 minutes and I'm not sure how long this video is going to be. So, doing the same exact thing with the other eye. Okay, so that is pretty well blended in my opinion to look the same. I've got a little bit of more blending on my right eye, but I'm going to fix that up in just a second because I'm going to go back in with my nice big fluffy brush. I'm gonna wipe that off a little bit. And I'm going back in with that light creamy skin tone color, and I'm just going to tap that on and blend it in to the crease. And actually, it is coming out pretty nice and matte. I don't see a whole lot of sparkle on my lid, which is nice because I got worried for a second. I like sparkle. Y'all know this by now if you've been watching my videos, but to open it up expecting to see a matte pink and to see shimmer in it was a little worrisome. It's probably just part of how it was made, but still bothersome. Alright, so as you can see, it's just a nice two-tone pink to base color. I suck at words. But yeah, it's nice, it's bright, and from the colors on my friend's cosplay that I've seen, it should be a nice pink for that. I don't know if she's got this color or not, but from what I'm seeing on my eyes versus what she has shown me, looks like it's pretty close, so that makes me happy. If you guys are following this as a tutorial, you might want a different pink. That's more than fine. Like I said before, you can use any color you want. You can change this out for anything. Any look that you see that you like, you can change it out for different colors. I mean, I did a video, I think I still haven't posted that one yet. Uploaded that one. I need to do that tomorrow morning when I get off of work. This is a goal for me. But I took a Christmas, also from Too Faced. This is their gingerbread spice palette. But I took their little Christmas colors idea and I changed it to Halloween just based off of colors I used. So you can change it out for anything. It doesn't have to, at least I think that was the one that I used. Don't mind me. Did I use this one? No, I used the other one. Ignore me. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, you can change it out for anything. It doesn't have to be exactly the same, which is something that I wish I knew when I first started doing makeup. But as you can see, normal eyes, you can see it perfectly fine. It blends nicely up to that creamy color on top. And when I open my eyes up pretty wide, oh, you can kind of see it on there. But it all depends on how you blend it. And even just seeing a little bit, I'm sure, wouldn't be too bad. But that's up to you, how you want to do it. If you are using this for a cosplay, if you're using it for a Halloween costume, whatever the case may be, it's your idea. It's your makeup. You do with it what you want. This is just a little my creative spin on it, I guess, and trying to help out just so that way maybe I can give someone else a good idea on how to do it, because I don't think that there've been too many things along this line for this character. But I don't know. So, what do I need next? I believe I need to do my lash line next. That was loud. I'm sorry if you heard it that loud. I'm going to do my lash line next, which I will be using this little guy, my angled fluffy brush, which has pink on it. Why do you have pink on you already? My God. Angled fluffy brush. I don't know if this is exactly what it's supposed to be used for. I'm not sure. But I'm taking my Lorac Lux Diamond palette and I'm going in with Caviar because that is the only matte black color that I have. My finger is coated in pink from opening up that jar. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm just going to very gently, just very gently tap it on there at a bit of an angle so that way I pick some up. Now I'm going to figure out where that was at, and very gently I'm going to make sure that what I just put on the brush is pointing up for my lower lash line. And I'm going to pull my cheek down to extend my eye a little bit more so I don't have as many folds up there. I'm just going to very gently, carefully go around my lower lash line with this. Okay, so you can definitely see the difference between the two, obviously. But from some of the art that I've seen, it looks like either she's got makeup under her eyes or her lashes were just that dense underneath. Mine are not. I cannot do that. Usually, with how it looks on the art that I've seen, if that is supposed to be her lashes, that's just what they do for video game characters, things like that. I have not seen anyone with a lower lash line with their lashes that long and thick. If they're out there, good job. I do not have that, so I imitate that. But that is what I'm going to do for this eye as well. And that's just the lower part. That's not even going to the upper part yet. So, do the same thing, opposite side. Alright, so I'm gonna wipe off that brush. This side blended out a little more than this side on the lower part, so I'm just going back in. Actually, I'm gonna go in with my big fluff. And I'm going to try blending that out a little more with this, just to get it a little more the same. And actually, I kind of like that more, just for me. Of course, you saw how it looked with a nice, crisp, clean line. If you want to keep that nice and crisp and clean, that's fine. I, however, screwed up while applying, so I'm going with a more blurred line. And it seems to fit better on my face. And I am going to be wearing this to work tonight, so I'd like to try and make it something that I wouldn't mind wearing. And I'm not a fan of pink, so I just, if I'm gonna wear it, I'm gonna make it something that I want to wear out. Has nothing to do with the character, has everything to do with the pink. Not a fan of pink. I don't mind it in small doses, but this is a really hot pink for me. I'm going back in with Caviar with the same little angled brush. And I'm going across the top of my eyelashes now just to darken up the base of my lashes up top. Which, if you aren't using fake eyelashes, if you do use fake eyelashes, this will do this job for you. If you're not using fake lashes, you might want to do this. You can do the same thing with a pencil. You could do the same thing with a liquid eyeliner. That would work as well. But I want to go through and see how it looks with eyeshadow. If I can get it to work out fine. But chances are, with my luck, this might not work out too good. I actually really kind of like that. So you can tell, not there and there. I had it blended all the way into here, but it actually looks really nice to me. I'm gonna add more, but I kind of like how that's looking so far. Okay, so you can see, again, difference between the two. I had something that I was gonna say. Blending. So, you can take this with the big blending brush and just blend it a little bit out more, which I'm going to end up trying, but I do like how that looks right now. And it does come together nicely out here at the corner with what's under here. But I'm going to try and speed this up. We are currently at 23 minutes and 40 seconds, which is faster than I was expecting for what I am doing, but you know, bleh. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Better late than never. So, if I open my eyes up wide, you can see that black there as opposed to with it just being pink. Like, it hides it a little bit better. And again, I'll have the pictures inserted, but I think that with how her original art looks, this will end up working out better. Again, it depends on what you want to do. If you are using this as a tutorial, just as far as making it look how you want it to look. But if I were to cosplay her, I think that that's why I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it, because this is how I could see myself portraying her with multiple different looks. And fast forward now. Alright, so they're about the same. I like where it's at. I could see myself doing this. Give me a moment. My throat was getting a little weird. But we want to see what this looks like blended out. So I'm taking my small blending brush that I just cleaned off on my leg. I'm going to clean it off a little more just to make sure. But I'm going to take this and all of its little bristles, minus one. I am going to just dry brush, nothing on it, blend it out, or rather try and smudge out that black a little bit. Alright, now I would just like to say how nicely that blended out for one. Because that looks a lot better than I was expecting. Like, a lot better than I was expecting. And I just forgot what I was gonna say. But I am very happy with how quickly that I am able to do this, considering I had a general idea of what I wanted to do, but I really had no idea what I wanted to do. And we're at 29 minutes now, so that's nice. That's what I wanted to say. Blending, if I can talk correctly. All I'm doing is taking this brush and I'm starting by smudging side to side, and then I'm doing little circular motions all around and little diagonal, almost like crisscrossing all around, just to try and get that out nicely. Now, of course, if it starts to look a little too faded for your likes, you can go back in and touch up. What I would do is I would go closer to the lash line and then continue to blend out like that. If you're not looking to blend out, then just try and touch up a little closer to that lash line. You should be able to smoke this out like this, blend it out nicely if you're using a pencil as well. I have never used them, but I've seen people do things like this with them. Alright, so I got some on my lower lash line. Okay. I did put eye primer on the top and bottoms of my lids. I went all the way under because I wasn't sure how much I was going to go under my eye. But I mean, if you want, and this is the look that you're doing, you can add, like, if you see there's spaces that mine doesn't look the best. It's got a little bit of patchiness with the pink, but you could go right on top of that with some, I'm gonna go on top with the big fluffy boy. But you could always go on top of this with a little more of your pink of choice. If you're happy with where this is at, you could leave it at this. Based off of what I've seen of the character, I think that maybe this would suit her well, having a little more destructed, not as pretty and pristine. Have that more lived in, smudged around look to it. But again, I do not know that much about the character. But this is pretty fun. I do like how this is going. And hopefully it'll help someone out there. But yeah, so I've got it under my lash line on both sides. I've got it blended out on top. If I open up my eyes really wide, it's not pink everywhere. It does still look like lash line and liner. So, at any point in this, if you're happy with where it's at in the process, of course you can put your lashes on or do your lashes, use different eyeliner. On top of this, you could put some liquid eyeliner on, but I am going in with highlighter. And you could use any really fine sparkly color you want if you want to and you don't have a highlighter, but I think I'm going to go in with Pink Heart from the Anastasia Glow Kit, Moonchild Glow Kit. Jinx does have blue hair, so if you want, you could throw in some blue highlighter, or like this one here, it's white but it's got blue shimmer to it. So if you wanted to, you could go that route as well. But I'm already all in on the pink, so I'm just going to finish it out with some pink. And I'm going to go under here, and I'm going to meet all the way to where I smudged out that Caviar too, and I'm going to do it on the inner corners as well. The reason that I'm going so far under here is just to try and lighten up my eye a little more. That way it doesn't look too small. But I'm just taking my sparkle brush, which has a lot of sparkle on it from many sparkles before it. And I'm just trying to put a little bit on at a time and slowly, carefully against my lash line pull that out. Now I may end up deciding to use my blending brush and blend out some sparkles and then add more just to make it a little lighter, but we'll find out when we get there. And if I don't and you want to, that's always something you can do as well. This is your makeup look. Do with it as you please. I am merely here to help give creative inspiration. I've got makeup on my lip. I know how you get eyeshadow down there, but whatever. So, yes. Do with it as you please. These are your eyes. This is your look. Whatever you want goes. Okay, so yeah, I'm going in with my Big Fluff and I'm going to tap it into Pink Heart, my highlighter, and I'm just going to blend that up into the pink and then around underneath my eye. Just to blend it out a little more, a little better. And I'm going to do the same to the other eye. Look at my eye squint, isn't it beautiful? Alright. I'm gonna grab just a little bit more. I had mascara on the other day, and I suck at taking off mascara, so I've still got mascara on my eyes, and it's just slowly but surely falling off, and then it doesn't want to move on my face, no matter what I try to do. I wash my face every day, and it doesn't want to just move with it. Which, I mean, is nice, because that means that the mascara is, durable. But it's irritating, because when I want the makeup off, I want the makeup off. I want a little more sparkle on this eye. Okay. I think that might be good. I'm gonna blend it a little more so it looks better on the camera. But all in all, for pink, I really like how this turned out. 40 minutes now. Like, literally just hit 40 minutes. So hopefully I'll be able to speed up through a decent amount of this for you. But I don't mind this. This is nice. Jinx character aside. Ooh. I did just get this pink mascara in the other day. I think I might use this for my lower lashes. Maybe. I'm gonna curl and brush and do the tops first, and then we'll see. Okay, now time for the mascara. I'm not gonna brush out my lashes right now. I'm just gonna put the mascara on. Some days it takes me longer to curl the lashes than others. I'm slouching a lot. So I do think I might end up going in on the bottom with that pink mascara. Might be a little adventurous with that today. And when else am I gonna wear pink mascara? I wanted to add some colored mascara into my makeup collection, but I saw the pink was on sale for like $2. It's waterproof, and it's just like, yeah, sure, I'll find looks for pink mascara, even though I don't wear pink. Alright, if you are putting on fake lashes, you want to do the lashes and then curl your lashes with the fake lashes to blend it a little bit better, blend them together a little bit better. And then you want to put your mascara on. This is from ColourPop. It's their BFF liner, their BFF mascara called Pink Ink. And I'm just gonna go right on in that lower lash line. Oh, this is gonna be weird. It's not showing up as much as I thought it was going to. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Either I'm doing this wrong or it's not showing up as much as I thought it was going to. It's one of the two. I think it's just not showing up as much as I thought it would. Not that I'm complaining, but it's kind of weird. With some of the other mascaras that I've seen from them, I kind of expected it to pop a little more. Just gonna leave well enough alone. Just gonna leave it alone. It'll be fine. I'm just gonna brush out my top lashes. They're actually looking really nice today. Like, not that you can see. Oh, you can see like that. Maybe I'll just walk around like this all the time. I'm just kidding. That hurts my eyes a little. But, my lashes are coming out really, really nice. Nice and separated. They all look curled, which is amazing. I can see the pink now. I'm just gonna comb that out gently. Very, very gently. I've seen some people curl their lower lashes. I tried that once. Never again. I got so much skin in my curler, and I got no curl out of my lower lashes. It was bad. It was so bad. Don't mind me while I just dig my face into my mirror. Okay. Now, they are pink. You can see it a little bit better on camera than I can see it in person. I can see it when I tip my head to the side. But I don't know, I guess I just expected it to be more vivid. But that's okay. Going in with round 2, and then I will be done with this look. And we are currently at 50 minutes, going on 51 in just a couple seconds here. So, all in all, considering I've been talking majority of this time, I think this will work out well. I think we did a few different options. And you don't even have to be cosplaying the character in order to do this if you don't want to. You could just decide you want to do a pink and black eyeshadow look. Or you can take whatever I did and build on top of it to make your own awesome look. Whatever you want. Because again, this is your face, this is your makeup, and you can do with it whatever you want. Put everything away for once. My legs hurt, let me move them. On the bright side, this isn't as awkward as the first couple videos I did, first few videos that I did. And I tried this out, and I listened to the audio yesterday, and I like the sound quality, which is nice, because that's important. Don't mind me. But, yeah, I think we did good. I feel like there's more sparkles I wanted to do. But oh well. I like how it came out. 10 out of 10, don't mind wearing this pink out to work. I forgot that I put this over here. But yeah, hang on, let me see if I can show you guys. I don't know if you can see, but it's... Thank God I had that there. Can we see in this? Some of it got on my hand. It's kind of shimmery. And I need to stop doing that. Okay. So, yeah, no, it's kind of shimmery. But then I put it on and it was fine. So it's really just confusing. It's a magic man. And I've got pink all over my hands. And now they're all over my jammy pants. But that's okay. It's everywhere. Oh my god. This is not what I signed up for. And then again, I was the one stupid enough to try and show you the inside of my jar again after we learned one of the last times that we shouldn't do that. I'm just gonna brush everything back out again. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to take some glamour shots and add them. Like I said, if you want, you can go ahead and add some marker eyeliner to this, or whatever eyeliner you like. If you do want to do an added eyeliner look, I don't suggest going back over it with the eyeshadow or the pencil, if that's what you used, just because it'll blend in too much. If you end up using the marker or a liquid liner, it would end up coming out more noticeable. And if you're going for another liner, I'd assume you'd want it to be noticeable. I could be wrong. But yeah, you can take it as you will, do with it what you want. Personally, I like I said multiple times throughout this video, I do like how this came out. I'll show y'all some glamour shots and all that jazz, but yeah, that's the Jinx from League of Legends ideas that I had. I hope that it helped you out in some way, shape, or form, or at least gave you a better idea of what you want to do with it if you are using this as a tutorial. I hope it helped in some form or another. I'm sorry about that. My throat gets weird sometimes. But yeah. And like I said, I used a matte flesh tone color eyeshadow, a matte pink, matte black, and then I added some sparkles to it. Now you could have easily done the sparkles with more, instead of a highlighter, you could have used regular eyeshadow that had a lot of sparkle to it. But I mean, you could add glitter instead, the really thick stuff. But I personally think I would just go with the highlighter or the regular eyeshadow. Like, I was considering this one because it's kind of pink, but it's got the shimmer to it. So, I mean, there's options out there if you don't have a highlighter, or, you know, you need to make do with something or another. Those are just some ideas. Obviously, I'm assuming you're going to go off of whatever you have, so that's good. But yeah, I mean, I'd probably pair this up if I were to put lashes on. I'd probably pair it up with these. But I hope that this helped you in the way that you were wanting it to. If not, I appreciate you sticking around to the end. I hope you have a lovely morning, evening, afternoon, whatever it is near you. I hope you remember to stay hydrated. If you live in the States and you're around Illinois, it's getting kind of colder out, so remember to wear a longer sleeve shirt or hoodie, whatever may have you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.